chin.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with them. I get paid when I pass up, but I got no love.
Welcome, everyone, to Atlanta, the home of the Hawks, where we will be broadcasting today's action live. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. Here we go. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks. They're free-falling right now, piling up loss after loss. We'll see if they can bounce back.
Yeah. And Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for him. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
And Young, here we go. Shot clock at 6. Capella with it. Bridges covering. And it's Capella missing. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Now, here is Young. Last time, 14 points for him. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Ball. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here is Young. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. 5 to shoot. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Pass to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam. And Greg, some players looking rejuvenated since the All-Star break. Does that short period of rest really make that much of a difference?
It does, and oftentimes more mentally than physically. It's an opportunity to kind of hit that reset button and prepare yourself for that stretch run.
And here's Young following LaMelo Ball's 3. Young outside. Pass to Gallinari. From deep. That one doesn't go.
2 minutes.
Rozier with the ball. Beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep really.
So both teams making some changes here. The Hawks trailed by 6. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Now here's Williams. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Inside. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Bogdanovich wide open. And the 3 off target.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Back to Martin. From the arc. They grab their own miss. Takes a step back. A second chance effort. Rebound by the Hawks.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Down low. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Big for a combo guard. Right at 6'5". You know, he could do some work inside.
Pass to McDaniels. For 3, Oubre. The three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Harrell. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Outside, Martin. Charlotte moving it around. Shoots from the baseline. And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And that's his first personal foul. Team third. Substitution for your Hawks. Clint Capella. Danilo Gallinari. Kevin Huerter. Trae Young.
Gets it off. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. Ahead by 9 is the...
All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Charlotte.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them at early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence.
wanna be on, I wanna see your thing. And I got that swag, funny like a. Everybody watch you and God gon' watch me. He be looking up to you. I got so much good luck before you cover me. And I'm rich now, so range rover me. All my 12 years ahead like a Doberman.
Hey, rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account jump. Honey band, in the Sprinter van. Never play middleman, we got it, man. I don't man, we got it, man. Spend like a ceiling fan, not for the dividends. Reaping the benefits like he an immigrant. Lot of special delivery. Show my agility and my ability. Go on it like we the military. Play with my cash and I'm on your. Like the pockets on the back of your pants. Lay on my stands like it was a mattress. Pillowcases filled over my band. Couple grand in the attic, another grand like magic. That's mathematics. Getting paid is a habit. Ballin' like I was a Maverick or John Madden. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumb. Move like a mummy.
Chicago, Illinois, home of the Bulls in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the United Center. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Craig Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. Hornets coming to town hoping to notch one here in this one-game road trip. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
They just know each other so well. Very few surprises. Likely it'll come down to which team can execute best.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Bulls now. 7-point differential. Goes through moves, shots good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Ball no good. In the corner, it's Levine. Offline with his three. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, James Borrego had a few minutes to share with me. Going into the game, he knows DeMar DeRozan will go to his pet move time and time again. Coach said he's so consistent. You prepare for him to drive the ball, then pull up, but you still can't stop it in real life. So they'll just do what they do, hope that it's enough to slow him down. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Back to Washington. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 4. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
Pick by Vucevic. And DeRozan. Here we go. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Ball. And the Hornets miss again. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play. Yet people love to talk about sports, period. Especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
2 minutes.
And here is Dosunmu. And stolen by Harrell. Martin wide open. He fires. Charlotte no good that time either. Bulls trailed by 4. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Oubre. To end the cold streak. And here is Harrell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Now here's Dosunmu. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Pass to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Levine. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Barely beating the clock. One thing you can say about Zach LaVine, he likes these moments.
Oubre, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Bulls trailed by 4. LaVine wide open. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. LaVine's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
McDaniels.
Jalen McDaniels.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
15 seconds left to play in the first. To the inside. Oubre on the wing. It's tipped. Here's Dosunmu. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he cuts this one out.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
Pushing it up. Rozier for 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And this is why Rozier's out there. He knows he has the trust of his teammates to take that shot.
That's to Vucevic. Out to DeRozan. On the wing, Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the shot goes down. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. To the paint. In the corner, it's Oubre. And another 3 for Charlotte.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And so Green will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Right side, DeRozan. The shot, no good. Rozier with the ball. He has 6. In the corner, it's Oubre. No good on the 3. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now, here's Dosunmu. He has 6. He takes it in. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Off target with his 3. Charlotte leading by 4.
Oh, okay. Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Pass to Dosunmu. On the wing, Green. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. DeRozan for 3. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm has been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
DeRozan, that's good.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Bridges, no one around him. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Bridges got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bridges shot, good. Bridges got 7 points here in this quarter.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Oubre. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic with it. Now defended by Oubre. On its way from DeRozan for 2. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. DeRozan's got 6.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Oubre. And he drops it in from the low post.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Inside. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
In the corner, Harrell with it. Oubre, right side. Nice, 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Bulls trailed by 11. Pass to Bridges. Shot left block.
Miles Bridges.
And Charlotte again with the bucket.
The assist.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
For 3, Oubre. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Miles Bridges for Charlotte. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Back to Levine. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
To the middle. Left side, Ball. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 11. From the arc. Rebound by Harrell. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Out to the right wing. Here's Bouknight. Nailed from three-point land. Bouknight's got himself on the board with 3 there. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
Montrezl Harrell.
And Kobe White in the open floor is a blur. Great burst with the ball.
He can fly right by his defenders. He knows when to turn the jets on, GA. Very big part of his offensive production.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
There's Ball with the 3. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
To the floor for the away team.
And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Bulls trail by 10. There's the drive. And Bouknight slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. And again, Chicago. No good. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Who wants a T-shirt? Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovable.
Pass to Oubre. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on Zach LaVine.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
LaVine double team to the right side. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The offensive rebound. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And Smitty, nobody's accused LaVine of being a stellar defender, but the young man has improved in that area the last few seasons.
Greg, he's always had the physical tools to be a good defender. It's been his awareness that's kind of held him back, but his weak side rotation and his D has gotten a lot better.
It's deflected. Pick by Vucevic. There's LaVine. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
The burst of speed from LaVine. He's so tenacious and clever on the drive.
Outside Martin. Here's Oubre. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Charlotte. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Hornets leading by 11. And Ball gets double teamed. Pass to Washington. Outside Ball. Here's Rozier. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Chicago ball.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Fires for 3. LaVine with it. Picked up by Rozier. DeRozan for 3. They kick it out to Green. Outside LaVine. Here's Dosunmu. Right side Green. Out left to the wing. Pass to DeRozan. They shoot again. He lays it in.
Please locate DeMar DeRozan if you're the defense. He is destroying you on the glass right now.
The kick out to Rozier. That's the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 12. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
Ball from long range. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
There's the 3. A rebound by Washington. Charlotte leading by 15. This one for 3. The kick out to Ball. Shot clock at 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Bulls ball.
Outside DeRozan. Vucevic down low. Over Plumlee. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got his first basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Back to Ball. Again, Ball missing.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
To the wing right side. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Pass to Plumlee. Back to Ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And during this run, the team has been doing all the little things, from the first guy to the last. The effort has been there every time they take the court.
I think the most important thing, they know who they are. They know how they win, and they don't play outside of themselves. It's why they're on this streak.
Now here's Edwards. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Outside Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for Irving. Second chance shot. It's deflected. Outside Edwards. Mills with the double team. Here's Claxton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Screen by Claxton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Just over 1.5 minutes played here in this one. And here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fast break, Brooklyn. Irving for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Kyrie Irving, such a consistent threat to score from anywhere on the floor. That time he goes to the three-point game.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. The kick out to Edwards. And here's Mills from the arc. And the Nets, another three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Shots blocked. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Here's Irving. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Here's Edwards. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate. Puts it exactly where it needs to be.
And here's Edwards outside. Brooklyn trailing. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Back to Claxton.
First quarter.
Outside Irving. Screen by Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, wow!
When Kyrie Irving comes off that pick and roll, he has so much attention on him due to his speed that it results in a lot of easy shots for the guys around him. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Johnson. They swipe it. And now the Nets on the break. Takes a three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And stolen by Aldridge. And here's Curry from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 8. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Nets.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And the layup is good. Give him 8 points now.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Irving. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge.
A quick leaper with good instincts. Aldridge can be so disruptive as a defender.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
For your Nets, Kyrie Irving.
Here's Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
The three is up. He buries it from 3.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in a good situation, up by 13 points.
Oh, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Outside Irving. Over Griffin. On the wing, Curry. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
From behind the arc. The rebound by the Nets. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Here's Irving. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. Irving's got 7 points.
Well, 3-level scorers will use the mid-range when it's given. Kyrie Irving did exactly that.
Pass to Griffin. Now Mills. Here's Thomas. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
So he gets them both. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an off-season change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in mid-season, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
A difficult situation for Brooklyn. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Thomas misses. Fast break, Brooklyn. And the Nets making a change here.
First team foul. Coming out to the floor for the Nets, Seth Curry.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Curry goes in. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, we know that Seth Curry has a variety of ways to score, and right now, every weapon in the arsenal is working.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving. The shot misses. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. And here's Curry for 3. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn going the other way now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Irving's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Thomas. Oh, from deep. The rebound by the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. They've got numbers. Lots of room. Irving attacking. And here's Curry for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Curry's got 21.
Curry. He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter. 2 more since.
Come on. Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Here's Edwards. Here's Aldridge. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
14.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Curry with it. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Down low. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Irving. Drummond, high post. Here's Mills. Outside for Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 9.
The number of ways Kyrie Irving can finish on the interior is something to behold. Left, right, over defender, doesn't matter.
The kick out to Edwards. Outside Irving. Shot from the mid-range. And that concludes the first half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
The kick out, Curry to the paint. Back to Irving. Goes back up. Yes, it's good. 11 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. And the net's another 3.
Kyrie Irving can be the catalyst, or he can be the finisher. Catch-and-shoot game is on point.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Inside. Oh, deflected. Outside Irving. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. Curry goes in. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Curry's got 23 points.
This guy's a really clever penetrator. You have to be aware of Seth Curry's craftiness on the drive. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Tries a 10-footer. Out to the right wing. Back to Curry. Pass to Irving. There's the triple. Hauled in by Curry. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. Some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Outside Mills. For 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Puts up a 3. And they get it back. Let's go with a 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, they've given up so many second chance points. It's really been the catalyst for this run.
Team second.
Here's Irving. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. To the middle. Pass to Aldridge.
Third quarter.
Mills with it. 1:52 left to play in the third. The kick out to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul. Boy, and when it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving isn't that Kevin Garnett type motivator. He's not going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
Fires the three. And Patty Mills gets a three. Mills has got 20 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third quarter. Irving for three. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got his third bucket of the night. And what we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win.
Cash, Mills with the bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Down low. Aldridge. Oh, Drummond with a block.
Well, there are certain guys you probably don't want to challenge. Andre Drummond sends it back.
Mills, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Irving for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, Kyrie Irving is a 3-level scorer. The three-point shot is definitely in his arsenal.
Pass to Drummond. Outside Mills. Screen by Griffin. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Nets running away with this one. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Griffin. Up top, Mills. The three ball. Takes the three. And it's Irving missing. Here's Curry. Three-pointer. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And it's good. 2 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Irving. Outside Curry. Inside. On the wing, Curry. Clock at 6. The three. And he can't get that one. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the paint. Tip. And Griffin slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Screen by Claxton. To the inside. Outside for Irving. Well, we just celebrated the 25th season of the WNBA. Doris, you've been a part of the league for so long. Any favorite moments?
BA, I was sitting courtside the very first game at the Los Angeles Forum between the Sparks and the New York Liberty. And I will never forget, I was part of the radio broadcast for the Liberty. And when Val Ackerman went to do the ceremonial jump, I had tears streaming down my face. For the first time, women playing professional basketball in the United States. It was a moment I will never forget.
And here's Mills from the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And here's Curry for three. Kept alive. From deep. The shot comes out. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point. Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Oh, they need this. Drops in the three. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're...
Ain't Banksy, backbone like number 2 pencils. I peep it early. Should thank me. Can't with you because of who you with. Sometimes it's just about to fit. I need my with a taper. I can't quit. I'm too legit. Dropping jewels off the needed paper. I got paper. Need a stapler. I got habits. I got problems. Got enablers. Peeping patterns, picking swatches, switching. Sometimes that shit just not it. I need a real. I need an accurate description of what happened. This is second nature, all is automatic. Then you fools hurt.
Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. So the Clippers win the tip. Jackson outside. Fires for three. Edwards pulls it in. On the wing, Curry. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Clippers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And this, one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
Pass to Curry. Curry with another miss. There's Jackson with the three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or two ahead of the defense.
Good on the second one. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Batum. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mann. No good on the triple. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's Mills for 3.
Patrick Mills
hits the three-pointer.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Batum. Over Edwards. Second chance effort. A nice shot by Zubac.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Now here's Mills. The three-pointer off the mark. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
The touch that Kyrie has from the perimeter, so lethal from that area on the floor.
Left side Curry. Pass to Mills. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
3 points.
Mills has got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early. What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And here's Curry. Irving for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Batum. Got a piece of it. On the wing man. Second chance shot. Oh, deflected. To the inside. The shake. Pass to Zubac. A minute 31 left in the first quarter of the game. It's deflected. And he recovers it. 1:21 left to play in the first. Irving with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Outside for Irving. On the take. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
On the floor for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, James Johnson, Cameron Thomas.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Irving. Here's Aldridge. Outside for Irving. Clock at 4. There's the drive. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Assisted by
Kyrie making that look effortless. That shot is so well within his comfort zone.
To the paint. The three from Curry. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Batum hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Curry goes in. Soft touch off the glass.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Zubac. Great D that time from Aldridge.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Nets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. All right.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
From 12 feet, misses off the right iron. The Clippers trail.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Back to Batum. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Jackson can't get it to go. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Pass to Hartenstein. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Johnson. And here's Mills for three. Sinks it from distance.
Three-point basket.
Mills has got 9 points.
The dangerous in the catch and shoot. When Mills sets his feet, has great balance, he's tough to stop.
Jackson attacking. Can't get it to fall. The Nets with a lead. Outside Mills. Off the mark there with a three. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Ooh, excellent D there from Mills. To the wing on the left. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Curry. Tipped. And he gets it back. On the wing, Curry. That won't go either for Curry.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there.
2 minutes.
Here's Kennard. And the Clippers miss again.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Left side Curry. This one for three. That shot off the mark. The Clippers go the other way with it. Lets it go from deep. Here's Hartenstein. Missed inside. So it's Brooklyn now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. The three from Curry. He drops it from range. Curry's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Foul, Clippers. DJ Boston. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Clippers on D.
4 for the Nets.
7-point differential. Down low. And stolen by Covington. Here's Kennard. Buries it from 3. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
And as long as Kennard keeps knocking down those threes, he's going to get more opportunity.
Now Los Angeles with it. From the arc. Here's Covington. Stolen by Mills. Outside Edwards. And here's Brown for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Those feel so good. Covington up there for a slam dunk.
Here's Brown. Blocked! And he's able to get it back. Another shot. Outside Mills. Stolen by Kennard. Here's Covington. Got a hand on it. It's good if it goes. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Nets out in front. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines, but we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, BA, I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
To the middle. And the jam by Covington.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that
play. Inside. Here's Coffey. And it's rejected. Pass to Curry. To the inside. Now Irving. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. And here's Curry for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it. Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
To the paint. The kick out to Dragic. Back to Curry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And that one falls for Curry.
At the line for the Nets.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
The baseline J. He squares up and sinks it. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Irving is doubled. Pass to Curry. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open in the three-point.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
And stolen by Irving. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. It's tipped. Jackson outside. Zubac with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball.
Brooklyn basketball. Coming onto the floor for the Nets, Cameron Thomas, Patrick Mills.
The Nets with a lead. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Curry.
2 minutes remaining.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On offense, here are the Clippers. Wide open. And he comes up with a bucket. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
He takes it in, and he banks in the layup. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half.
And after a terrible first half shooting the ball, they're finally finding their touch.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 ball to go. Griffin's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Jackson outside. Tries to spin move. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle. And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And so here are the Clippers. They trail by 16. Here's Batum. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Over to the left wing. Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Hard not to like Blake Griffin when he's doing things like that, looking to throw it down every time around the rim.
Launches it. Batum shot is off. It'll count. And that's not going to go. And so it's Brooklyn in control with a 16-point advantage heading
onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Kennard. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Irving with it. And Kennard picks him up defensively. Curry, that's good. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Aldridge outside. Left side Irving. 4 on the clock. Puts up a 3. And the Nets another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Curry. Driving inside. Outside for Irving. And a miss there on the triple. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And Irving comes to help. For three, Covington. Brooklyn with the board. And here is Irving. Outside Curry. There's a screen by Aldridge. Well, Grant, it seems like each year play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
Curry's shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it.
Brooklyn foul.
Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Kennard outside. Down low. Here's Covington.
Nice to see Kyrie focus on locking down his man defensively. You can use that speed to your advantage on that end, too.
Nice shot by Kennard. Tries it from the top of the key. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Irving's got 9 points now in the second half.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Deflected. And he recovers it. Here's Curry. Covington grabs the board.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Clippers keep it alive. Back to Kennard. Off target with the three. And they doubled up Irving. Pass to Aldridge. The three from Curry. Curry with another miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
For three, Covington. The rebound by the Nets.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Nets.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
To the middle. Kennard outside. From deep. And the Clippers miss again. And Brooklyn has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. With the step back. Irving with it. Guarded by Covington. Mills, no good. They're running. Ball stolen. Right side, Irving. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Kyrie Irving.